Hey my little angels, and welcome back to another video, you guys. I was so busy today, barely had time to touch the event honestly, but also I had a lot of technical difficulties with the update video, so that took like the whole day. So like now it's already like late at night when I'm starting to actually make this video for this one, so it's gonna probably come out the day after, aka it's probably gonna come out on the 27th of May. But anyways, let's jump right on into this video. So the Dino event, it has happened in the past, like in 2018 I think was the last time it happened, and before that was in 2016. Both of the times I was on hiatus, I was not playing TFM. So this is my first time actually playing this event. And I'm guessing a lot of you guys probably haven't played it much either. So it starts on May 26th, which is today, which is when I'm actually recording, and it's going to end on June 23rd. This is an official event. It is not a Lua event. Just letting you know that. I'm just recording this part the next day, but another tip and trick that I can give you is to practice doing it before you actually get the event. So you know the time that the event's going to be because you have this event chat open, they'll let you know, or just calculate 28 minutes and set a timer. So basically, you need to have the permissions of your tribe house though, so that's one thing that you will need to do. So you need this permission, can load a map. So whatever rank you're at, if you can load a map, that's the only way you'll be able to do this yourself. Basically, you go to /Lua. First of all, I'll have the link in the description below for this exact code. So basically, when you open that link, it'll take you to here. All you have to do is click this to copy the raw content. Then you go over here and then you'll just have to paste it in. Okay, so once you click submit, it will lead to this. Make sure you're not in minimalist mode, else it won't show. This isn't the actual gameplay, of course. It's just a map without the gears, but we know the gears up here, above here, and over here. Lua, okay, it's right here. Submit. If you die or something, just click submit again and restart it. So anyways, it's like the second official event. And of course, I'm going to be following along TFM Wiki, just letting you know that, because I know a lot of people prefer to watch it and see how it happens and everything, so I make a video version of TFM Wiki, so that's what I'm doing. So we do have this new pet dinosaur that's been released as well. It's really cute, and it costs like 7 seashells or seeds or coffee beans, whatever you want to call it. And the Pigeon Pets are back, by the way, and they only cost 4 seeds, seashells. And you can get these in the village as well. Sometimes I've seen for tickets and sham coins. I've seen both of these pets actually over there. And I think they're probably only going to come back around every event time. Maybe they're not going to lump it in with all the regular like inventory stuff you can get, because I have not seen the pigeon pet since the last event. And I'm seeing it again now. So maybe these are event related ones. So these 2 pets will only show up during event time perhaps. So you can probably collect all of them up now. And it's pretty easy to get seashells as well, from your quests and from doing these adventures. So now for the adventure itself, you can actually do it in 4 mice. It is doable, because one of my friends, they're basically fast farmers, so they had a 4-person room, so for 4 mice in a room, and one of them did not even get all the 3 gears. So basically the objective is to get the gears. You can only collect 1 at a time and bring it to the right lower corner where you have the teleportation device. And you don't have to press spacebar or anything, you just have to walk over the gear, it'll pick it up for you, then go on over to the teleportation device on your right, and if you walk on top of it, it'll drop it off for you. Then you go back and get another gear, and you do this with everyone in the room till the bar is completed, and each person can get at most 3 gears, and they're located in the same place like every single time you do the map. So basically, my friends there are 4 of them in the room, one of them did not even get all 3 of the gears, and they finished in like 30 seconds. So that's also a different thing. So it depending on the number of players that are in your room, the number of gears that takes to fill up that machine will be different. So if there are a lot of players in your room, it'll take a lot more gears to fill it up. If there are less players in your room, it'll take less gears to fill it up. But I would suggest not doing it with random mice. If you want to do it with less mice, do it with people you know who are actually reliable. Else, even people who are like 12 or 13 mice, they don't finish because half of them are AFK, 4 or 5 of them don't really know how to do it at all or something, or lagging, something or another, and then it causes you not to finish. So it's best to do it with friends or go to a really big room. You can find these rooms in vanilla, normal, defilante, racing, all those rooms basically. So that's there as well. And currently when I was doing this event, I'm pretty sure the timing is going to change. That always happens, it always changes. But the day that this came out, it took 28 minutes between events, and every fourth map was a trade map. So in a room, there will be 3 event maps followed by a trade map. So it can be different for each of the rooms depending on when it starts. So I'm guessing you'd start off with 3 normal event maps no matter which room you're in, and then it would be like 1 trade map. So it can vary basically in different rooms, but the timing that it shows up in a room is exactly the same. So it's kind of hard to farm it because you actually would need to log out. You can only get 1 gear for every event map turn, so you'd have to log out to reset that. So basically the only way I think you can probably farm it is if you're in your group of friends of 4 people or 5 people who are trustworthy. You quickly do it, and then you log off and log back on and jump over to a really big room, like a vanilla or 1 or 2, some room like that basically. I think that's like the best way you can farm it, but honestly I feel like that's just a lot of hassle. But anyways, that's my suggestion if you want to farm it, because it's really hard. You might be able to get to, but you have to be there when the room starts. You cannot come in later on. You have to be there when it starts. Anyways, I'm gearing off track a little bit, but I gave you some tips on how to do that. Let's get back towards the main thing. So the main thing is that you collect these gears, which I also call wheels sometimes. Then you take it to the time machine, and when you do, you get the seeds or coffee beans, whatever, or seashells, whatever you want to call it. So these seashells it's a random amount. It's between 1 and 3. You can either get 1 seashell, 2, or 3 at every time you collect a gear. And as I told you, there are 3 gears on that map. You just have to walk over it. You cannot take 2 gears at one time. It'll only count the first one that you pick up. And then once it's like totally full, like the bar gets totally full, then it needs to have another gear, a final gear, and then it'll like disappear, and it'll give everyone a ticket and this icon, the gear icon, which will be in your inventory because you had to collect those in order to get your badges and your titles, and you can also like convert them into whatever else is afterwards. And I don't think there's anything else that you can get after that. I have not reached the limit or anything, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing 80 of the wheels might be the limit. Right now they don't have anything there that you can do after you complete all the wheels yet. I mean the gears, sorry. They're one and the same thing. So basically when you do that, so you get that, and also in your adventure point calendar. At the very top, there's a gear number. Those are the number of gears that you have picked up and brought over to the time machine. Once you've brought it over to the time machine, then it will count in your adventure points at the very top. But for the actual adventure point, the 4 different things that you have to collect, those are for every round that you complete. The whole bar is completed. Once that's been done, you'll get 1 point basically on your actual adventure point calendar. So the first one you'll need 5 events, the second one you'll need to complete 10 events, third one you'll need to complete 20 events, and the final quest for the adventure points you'll need to complete 30 events. The numbers 10, 15, 25, and 30 are the number of adventure points that will show up as your total in your whole calendar. Like complete it where you get a ticket from it. You had to do it till there. Then you will get adventure points from them. Along with the adventure points, you get 20 tickets from each of these. That is honestly not a lot, so that's kind of sad. We're not getting many. There's only 80 tickets out of that one. Plus, I mean, you'd have to do 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. So you need to complete a total of 65 in order to get all the adventure points, and you need a total of 75 for all the prizes from this event. So you would get like 65 tickets from that, plus your 80 tickets, so like 145 tickets total from this event, if you want to just do it till the adventure points amount. So 145 tickets is not a whole lot for these events. Usually there's a lot more. Usually you'd get 50. So that's kind of sad. So it'll be hard for you to get chests if you did not collect before. Luckily, I collected before I had 250 tickets ready to go, so I was able to get all the chests I needed. I needed 4 chests, I believe. I don't think I had a single one, and there were 4 prizes maybe, so I was able to get all of them at once, so that was amazing. But anyways, now we'll go on to that map. So as you can see here, I'm going to show you a different map version of it. This one will show you the grounds actually and what kind of grounds they are. so that you'll know you won't be able to wall jump up the middle left side because that's going to be all ice. So you cannot wall climb that. So there's that. And then you have chocolate. You have that chocolate in the left upper area in the branches. So when you pick up the cog, it's gonna act like you have cheese on your back. So that's why it's gonna be really hard for you to move through. My tip for you here is to go all the way to the left and then just leave outside of the screen and come back down to where you originally spawned. That area is open, so that's honestly the best way, I would say, because it's faster than having to go all the way through the chocolate and then go up and then come out. I would say that's a bit harder to do. So I would honestly just take the outside route. That's easier. So yeah, and then we have two of these jellos, basically, the trampoline, sorry. And then you have this lava. Do not touch the lava on the bottom side, else you'll definitely go out here and there. Your goal, if you want to use that, is to touch the lava on the upper side. As you can see, these branches will mostly block you from actually going out of the screen, like up top, except for that middle topmost branch, which has a gear on top of it. You can actually go out and get yeeted into space if you go to its right a little bit. So just be careful of that. So that is there though. And then as far as the volcano lava goes, be careful of that. Don't touch that volcano lava if you can. I would advise not to, because as you can see, the branch, that one is sloping outwards towards your right. So it's going to yeet you out towards the, what do you call this thing? The teleportation device on the right side, and it might just yeet you off the screen and kill you off. So be careful of that. There, you could actually do this whole event with just using the trampoline. If you can angle yourself properly to hit like the corner, go outwards away from the lava, and then come back and jump on the trampoline. And you can use that to go up for most of it. But like that would be a little bit more time consuming, but you can actually do that too. So my way that I would do this would honestly be, I would honestly first get that cogwheel that's on top of the lava, because it is technically on your way back when you get the other stuff. But if you die before even getting one gear to that teleportation device, you will not get a ticket. And I repeat, it will not count for your event. If you die without getting a gear in, like, yeah, it will not count. I've tried it, and just letting you know, if you AFK, if you're alive on the screen, it will not count. Get the gears, use the gears, because just use the one that's above the volcano, because do that one first. Because in case if you happen to die or you lag suddenly in between and you die, at least you'll have gotten the gear. That means you're gonna get the final prize when everyone else completes it. Otherwise, it's so sad when you're like trying, but then you die at the start or before you can even get a gear, and you die and like they complete the event after that, you will not get a ticket, or it will not count towards your adventure points or anything at all. So that's really sad. So just be aware of that. That's my tip to you as well. So be sure to do that. And like, actually, wait, you could actually, technically I'm looking at this map and you can actually hit the lava in the volcano and go up towards the right and wall climb. You can wall climb or wall jump on the chocolate on the right upper area and then just jump off onto the other chocolate piece that's being held by the branch. As you can see, I've not really done this event. I've done it like twice, maybe. I did not have time and I'm just recording this now. Oh my goodness. Such a prepared video, isn't this? But yeah, you can use that and then get the gear up top. And then you can bring that back. So that's actually also pretty easy. And then after that, you can go and get the one that's in the chocolate area. I'll show you one or two videos on me doing that as well, so you can see how I did it if you need help with that. So that's that. Just be careful of the lava though. And also there's two gaps. So make sure you jump at the right time. Don't bonk your head. First of all, when you're first jumping, don't bonk your head on that chocolate edge and fall down. That would be just really sad. And the other place, don't fall down in between the jello trampoline feet of the dino, because that would also be really sad. And don't jump too high straight up, else you'll actually just hit the lava and you'll probably go here and there and die. So yeah, just be aware of those two gaps. That's what even Wiki is telling you. Anyways, I already told you about the rewards that you get from the adventure points, and then like the global chests. You can see all the different prizes I've gotten from it. There are 4 different ones I had. I think those were the ones. But anyways, now we can go on to the prizes. What are you working towards? this is what you're working towards. This cute new badge, which I had to make this bigger to actually see what this badge even is. It's a cute red dragon that's like, oh my god, it's so tiny for me to see. Okay, it's like a cute red dragon that's like sleeping and curled up into a ball. That's what I can make out of that. But anyways, that's the badge. I feel like they could have done better with this badge, but alright, we'll take it. I don't know, there are 2 new titles, no new orb, no new shop item. They're just 3 different prizes, that's it. 2 of them being titles and 1 being a badge. So you have 25 gears that you can trade in for the badge, 15 gears to trade in for the title of Surisaurus. So like a rhinoceros, not a rhinoceros, like a, I can't even think of the Stegosaurus. Yeah, Stegosaurus is the fur that we had. It's like Stegosaurus, but Surisaurus. It's the 540th title, and then 541 title, which costs you 35 gears, is called Volcanic. So that's another title. They're alright. Personally, I'm not that much of a fan of prizes, but you know, I'm going to do the event anyways. And then I told you about the 2 pets and their prices, and then you have your chest. And I mean, honestly, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. I explained it in like very step-by-step details I possibly could. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think I told you everything I possibly could. So I hope you guys have an amazing time. Good luck, and do let me know if you have any other questions below that I might have missed. It could have been something very obvious I forgot to mention in this video. But it's really late at night. I need to record some footage to add to this audio that I'm doing it. Hopefully this helped you. I know it's kind of a long video for a really simple event. You just have to do this event over and over again. You can use /chat event to be helpful if you want to ask the time when the next event will be. That is going to be useful actually, because if the timing changes, they can help you out and let you know, oh, this is the time it's going to come out next. So that's also nice. You can set a timer towards like a couple minutes before that time starts so that you don't miss out, which is probably what I'm going to do later on. But this event's going to last like almost a month. And even if you do like 2 of these, if you only manage to get like 2 or 3 a day, you would still be able to make it in time. So it's not a big deal. It's like chill out, enjoy the event. And these cute little dino pets, that's so cute. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye guys. QTAngel out. As always, peace.